Hey, good morning, you all. I'm coming to you from Kitchen Fabulous, where I'm making some fried green tomatoes because we have not eaten breakfast here yet. Um, you know, because I work a full time job, my daughters and I switch off the times when we are at the store, when we're doing orders. And I just got up, so my eyes are like, yeah, so, I don't care about none of that. Probably while I'm still single, but I really don't care. So hold on, I gotta get a knife. I always battle with myself about what type of knife to get. Y'all see this bootleg cabinet here, y'all? I took all the cabinet doors off and I painted them a couple of years ago, and then these two would not come up. It takes everything in me not to want to, let me turn that grease down, gut this kitchen. Just take a sledgehammer to it. But then I have to stop and think, because I made a joke about how my kitchen is Roseanne's kitchen because the cabinets, when put back up, just weren't the same as they used to be. Oh, by the way, when you're redoing kitchen cabinets, you probably should number them before you take them down so you know exactly where they're going to go, because even though these cabinets look alike, they're not. And they don't sit the same. So now I'm still trying to find like cabinet doors. I'm thinking about refacing this or just like I said, gutting it completely. But that would mean that I had it the Rockefellers or something like that. And I think that in this world of commercialism, that I think people really do think that people who do have a modicum of success, a little bit of success with what they do, are living incredibly large. Now, first of all, because I do believe in some of the tenets of the laws of attraction, you would never hear me come online and be like, oh, y'all, bitches, I'm broke. But you've had situations. I've had personal situations like when my garage, I couldn't get my car out of the garage, y'all. And then recently, we raised money and I got the money to fix the garage door, something completely unexpected and not covered by my home warranty, which most things here in the house are, thank you, gods. The springs, one of the brand new springs broke again this year. Luckily, I had the warranty. So you have to understand that a lot of things are never what they seem. People will try to play like they've got it going on and they're millionaires and whatever. And I remember that when I first started practicing with my business, I wanted to be the first black millionaire, as far as, modern business is concerned with Conjure. And I had to reevaluate that mindset because, I want to be successful. I want to do things right, but I also realize the importance of having a life. The importance of having a life, like being up since early this morning and working and being able to come into my kitchen and make my kids some fried green tomatoes, make me some fried green tomatoes, because hell, I need to eat. The reality of balancing a full-time job, because the bottom line is the way they have done healthcare benefits in this country. If you got a job with benefits, you might want to hold on to it and don't do any dumb, rash shit. Okay? That shaming of people who are still working out here in corporate because everybody's got a hustle or is, an entrepreneur also is something that I'm seeing that I don't like very much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you over here while I start to put these tomatoes into the frying pan. And I'm going to go get the rest of this stuff so that I don't have to keep going back and forth. But at any given time, when I'm talking to you all, 9 times out of 10, I'm working on something else, because I'm always working, because both my day job and what I do as a conjurer, they're not work to me, okay? They are my life's work. I'm an educator. I'm an instructional designer. I am a conjurer. And those things are the things that I do enjoy. What makes it not so enjoyable is when the world comes in. Different people causing different controversies, people who are legitimate frauds. That's an oxymoron, right? The people who are frauds, who take people's money and never give them anything. I do very little workings for people, because what I find is people aren't willing to do the other half of the work that they need to do, and then they'll say that the magic that I did for them didn't work. Well, no, it's not going to work if you work it against me. That's not really going to happen. So, one of the things that I want to do is to have people to understand, in this holiday season, we have things that are time sensitive. When I go on Amazon and there's something that I really want, I remember I needed ribbon for my initiation. And it was a specific size, a specific type, a specific color, a specific set of colors. And when I went to go and order this off Amazon, it was 3 weeks, y'all. Everything on Amazon is not an immediate order either. And I had to make that decision at that time, and luckily, because I planned ahead, I was able, hold on, y'all. I was able to get my ribbon and get it to Haiti in time. But you got to understand that with the holiday season, not only are there more people in my store, and I'm not there all the time. I have a job. And then I'm there most evenings working on orders. And my daughter is there most of the time during the day. But you have to understand that the holidays cause this really strange, mad rush frenzy that then clogs up shipping times, stores, and everything. In fact, I don't even really like going to stores during the holidays. This online shopping stuff has made my life quite worthwhile. But I have to ask you all, as I'm here talking to you today. Yes, I'm making fried green tomatoes. So I'm going to dip in and out of this camera because, one monkey don't stop no show. I got to keep cooking. So I'm going to keep talking to y'all in a second. But I got to get some pans. But I was just thinking about that, it was quite impromptu that I went online. But if it wasn't, I would have had all this set up. And so, I think that, we have become very used to instant gratification. We become very used to whatever we need, being able to get it right now. Trust me, y'all, I'm from Chicago. Being in Ohio was quite an adjustment, but I realized it was an adjustment for my own good. Why was this an adjustment for my own good? Stores in Ohio close around 9 o'clock, if you're lucky, okay? And, that made me be out less. That made me get in my home at a better hour. It keeps you grounded, sometimes safe, depending on where you live. Yes, I was going to wear these to the grocery store today because I need to make an oil run. But yeah, I love these pajamas. My life is pajamas. I call it my work uniform. So that's one of the things. It's like when I'm not in the store, when I'm working here at the house, I'm in pajamas. I'm chilling. And I think that, one of the things we really stop to think about this holiday season, especially when it comes to shopping, when it comes to how we deal with other people, when it comes to how we drive, slow down. I sit and I look at, and I have done this since I was a child, but it means something to me different now that I've hit the half century mark. I've looked and seen the obituaries. Most people aren't living maybe 10, 20 years longer than I am. And so that means I got about 20 years left, maybe more. Let me tell y'all, 20 years goes by really quickly. So what I am going to do as a human being, and what I encourage all of you all to do, is slow down. I don't believe in taking people's money and not getting what they paid for. So most definitely, like, I'm not going to slow down processing orders. I am going to extend my shipping time, though. Give me a second. But I really do think that we've got this, where you can, I love it. I love ClickList. Don't get me wrong about conveniences. I love that I can go and they keep track of everything that I buy, which some people may consider as invasion of privacy. I don't have any illusions about privacy. But I can then go and have somebody else do this shopping for me and roll up and get it. I don't get my groceries delivered because the same people who are shopping they're not the same people as the people that do the shopping for ClickList. The people that do the shopping in the grocery store actually work for the grocery store. They find everything. The people that are delivering don't work for the grocery store. Okay? So yes, I do understand modern conveniences. But like, in a few weeks, I get to leave for Haiti. I remember that when I was initiating, we had to give Mambo all of our phones and electronic devices. And when it came time to receive those things back, I didn't want them. I want you to figure out how you can live your life with less noise, less rushing, less violence, less anger, less frustration. And I want you to start thinking about how you can live your life with more peace, with more calm, with more happiness, with less bullshit. That's really, where you should be centering yourself this holiday season. Okay? Or every day of your life, but especially at Christmas, when most of these folks are out here in this world losing their minds over bullshit that the kids ain't gonna play with a week from now. Get them a box. They love boxes. Okay? The shit you think you want. I have wish lists that I've kept for years because I figure if I want it, I'm going to get it within the year. I'm not going to impulse buy it. Understand that magic and magical supplies take time, and that it's better to stay ready than to try to get ready. So, with that being said, I'm changing my shipping policies to 2 to 3 weeks. If it's handmade. Now, what we're trying to do in the store is pull out stuff that's already made, but we are first come, first serve. So sometimes that can't happen. But I realize that the reason why people bother you and disrupt the balances of your life is sometimes because they don't have much in theirs. And that's my word for today. Bye.